All right. Everyone's here that we need. Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. We are going to get started with the January 6th, 2025 reorganization meeting. Again, thank you all for being here. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll join me. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, well, we need an appointment of temporary chairwoman. Historically, the prior year's chair is appointed temporary chair. Does someone want to appoint me?
I move to appoint Candace as temporary chair.
Second. Any public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you so much for that. I have enjoyed my time as a leader here for all these years. This is year 15 for me. I will just thank everyone, all the department heads, all the supervisors, everyone. It's been amazing. So I would like to move to elect Audrey Ware as chair for this year. She and I ran together. This will be her third year. She has said from the get-go that she would like to watch and learn for 2 years, and I do believe that she has done that. And has taken it all in, has spent time with every department head, really took on the whole learning curve of everyone in the township. So I would like to move that Audrey be chair for 2025.
Second.
Any public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You want to pass the gavel?
There we go. Can I hit it yet?
Here you go, ma'am.
That closed the meeting.
I did not
I
have to
know.
use it very
I
often.
know. Hopefully that's
You will
says
be
I'm like,
wonderful.
thank you. Thank you.
The town is in good hands, everyone.
Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
So we're going to move right on into election of vice chair. I'd like to elect Annette Mendez as the vice chair of the Board of Supervisors for Montgomery Township for the year of 2025. I've now worked, when it's actually been, this is my third year. So I've had the opportunity to work with all of the ladies for the past 3 years. And I'd love the opportunity to serve with Annette, at least for the next year. And so I motion to elect Annette as the vice chairman of the Board of Supervisors for 2025.
I will second that. Ask for public comment.
Right. Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
The ayes have it.
All right, it's all yours, Audrey.
Item number 6, resolution 2025-1 establishes the township holidays for 2025, Board of Supervisors meeting date for 2025, township officials appointment, and set the treasurer's bond amount for 2025. Any questions, concerns? Okay, it's motion to approve the resolution 2025-1.
I'll second that.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to item number 7. This is a resolution 2025-02, which is attached. This will acknowledge the professional appointments, appointments to the board, committees, and commissions, qualify the depositories, and approve authorized drivers for township-owned vehicles for commuting purposes for 2025. And so if we don't have any questions, we're looking at motion to approve resolution 2025-02.
So moved.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 8, this is the approval of our 2025 fee schedule. So attached, we have the updated fee schedule for 2025 with a summary of proposed changes. Proposed changes include certain planning and zoning fee increases, specific contractor registration fees, miscellaneous copy fees. In addition, changes to membership fees and facility rental fees for the Community and Recreation Center are proposed. The remaining proposed changes include fees for annual inspection, reimbursements, police special duty, and public work labor hours for billable service on roads, streets, and facilities. We did notice that there are a couple of changes that need to be made to our rec center fees, so they will be adjusted. And then we'll be able to move forward with a full fee schedule. So right now they are proposed, but there will be some adjustments to them. So motion to adopt the 2025 fee schedule effective January 6, 2025. Do I need to say anything more about that?
It's just
Carol?
say as amended. So
As
it was
amended.
discovered subsequent to the packet going out that some of the fees relating to the recreation center, specifically the non-resident fee, was not increasing as much as the resident fee was. So those are being adjusted. And so the fee schedule, if you approve it tonight as amended, we would fix it in the morning and then it would go into place. It won't have to come back before you.
Everybody okay with that? Any questions? Motion to adopt the 2020 fee schedule effective January 6, 2025 as amended.
I'll second that.
Any public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 9, approval of township consultant fees. Attached, please, you'll find the updated fees for 2025 for the appointed township consultants. We're looking for a motion to approve the fees for 2025 for appointed township consultants effective January 6, 2025.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
It was nice to see that some people kept their fees, so thank you for those.
Item number 10, certify the delegate to Pennsylvania State Association of Township Supervisors. So the board will designate its voting delegate for Pennsylvania State Association for Township Supervisors Annual Conference in Hershey, PA. The board should nominate a supervisor who's planning to attend the conference, which I think she is, for this year, which is going to take place May 4th to the 7th, to serve as the township's voting delegate. So I'd like to certify Beth Staub as a voting delegate to represent Montgomery Township as the Pennsylvania State Association of Township Supervisors, also known as PSTATS, in the year 2025.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 11, appointment of board liaison to township committees. Members of the Board of Supervisors, we've elected to serve as liaisons to various commissions and boards within our township. So I'd like to make a motion to appoint the following board members to serve as liaisons to the following committees, board and agencies for 2025. So I am going to read them because we did have one change from last year. So our business development partnership will continue to be Beth. Our Community and Recreation Center Committee will continue to be Annette. Our Environmental Advisory Committee will be Beth. Finance Committee will be myself. Human Relations Commission will continue to be Tanya. Open Space will continue to be our Township Manager, Carolyn. Park and Rec Board will continue to be Tanya. Police Pension Committee will continue to be our Township Manager, Carolyn. Planning Commission, Candace. Public Safety, Annette. Ready for 100 Committee would be Beth. Senior Committee will be myself. Sewer Authority Board is Tanya. And then our change is Shade Tree Commission will now move to Candace. So I'm going to make a motion to appoint those board members.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Anyone wishing to make, so I'm going to put that to rest. We're good there. Anyone now wishing to make public comment during the meeting on any items not listed in the agenda may do so at this time. Not seeing anyone. We'll move forward. Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented for the following. So this is for the minutes of December 16th, 2024 board meeting. The payment of bills for January 6th, 2025, escrow release number 9, and end of maintenance for the Montgomery Realty Association, LLC.
Second.
Anyone for public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 4 of the actual meeting. This is the announcement of executive session. Township Solicitor.
Thank you very much, Chair Ware. The Board of Supervisors met in executive session at 6:30 this evening to discuss personnel matters. This meeting was compliant with the Pennsylvania Sunshine Law and the Open Meetings Act. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have an introduction swearing in of our new police officer. Oh,
Thank you. Good
Chief
evening,
Peoples.
Mr. Coates. In August of 2024, the Montgomery Township Police Department began a hiring process for a new recruit officer to replace an officer that retired. The process consisted of a written test, physical fitness test, and 2 separate oral review boards. The top candidates then entered the next phase, which consisted of a polygraph examination and a thorough background investigation, including checking of references and credentials, as well as several interviews with candidates' employees, friends, and neighbors. After the background investigation was complete, Mr. Joseph Coates was the top candidate. Joseph Coates currently resides in Warrington and is a graduate from Council Rock North High School. While in high school, Joseph played football and he wrestled. Joseph also volunteered as a coach with the Special Olympics during his time in high school. After high school, Joseph made the decision to join the United States Army as an infantryman. He served for 7 years and was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington, Fort Drum, New York, and was deployed for a tour of duty in Baghdad, Iraq. During his years of service, Joseph earned the rank of Staff Sergeant and was a squad leader for his unit. After his honorable discharge from the military, Joseph attended the Montgomery County Police Academy, where he was selected by class instructors to be the class lieutenant, which acts as the leader of the group as well as a liaison between the class and academy instructors and staff. It was with great pleasure I present to you Joseph Coates for the position of recruit police officer.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. So I'll make it official to make a motion to appoint Joseph Coates as recruit police officer in the Montgomery Township Police Department effective January 7th, 2025.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Welcome. Hey, you're just. You got, wait a minute, making sure I do this right. Just, okay, these. Okay. So you're gonna repeat after me. There we go.
I,
Joseph Coates,
Joseph Coates,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will enforce the laws
and that I will enforce the laws
of the Commonwealth
of the Commonwealth
and the ordinance
and the ordinance
of Montgomery Township,
of Montgomery Township,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties of police officer
the duties of police officer
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
I do further swear
I do further swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will uphold,
that I will uphold,
obey,
obey,
and enforce the law
and enforce the law
without consideration
without consideration
to a person's race,
to a person's race,
color,
color,
sex,
sex,
religious creed,
religious creed,
sexual orientation,
sexual orientation,
age,
age,
national origin,
ancestry,
ancestry,
handicap,
or disability.
or disability. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. Chief, 1 second. Three, two, 1. Everyone board? Yes, sure. No problem. Three, two, 1. Good, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you for your service. I'm gonna sign right there.
Good work, Mom and Dad.
Trying to get
You guys can file that now, because we're gonna do some pictures.
Oh, look, just you. Oh, a couple people are staying.
staying, Judy.
Thank you. Okay, moving on. Item number 6, authorization to advertise amendments to zoning ordinance chapter 230. Marianne's not here, is she?
No.
Carolyn, are you gonna speak for Marianne? Okay.
So tonight's staff is requesting the authorization to advertise for proposed amendments to the Montgomery Township zoning code. This would be the wireless telecommunication facilities to update our current local regulations in order to remain consistent with current technologies, policies, state and federal regulations and laws associated with wireless communications. In addition, the ordinance will provide tower-based wireless telecommunication facilities by right within municipal or municipal authority-owned properties meeting specific criteria set forth in the regulations. Both township staff and our consultants have had the opportunity to review the details of the proposed text amendment. It has also been reviewed by the township solicitor's office. The proposed ordinance amendment is scheduled for the January 16th Planning Commission meeting for review and recommendation. It would then be forwarded to the Montgomery County Planning Commission for their review prior to advertisement. So the reason it's on the agenda tonight is so that we can get authorization to advertise and not have to come back and delay it further. So once the Planning Commission meets and makes a recommendation and it gets forwarded to the County Planning Commission, we get their review letter back, and then the solicitor's office would be notified to go ahead and to put an advertisement together. And then after the appropriate time, we'd come back to the board for your consideration for adoption. The sewer authority has come in last year. We want to get this moving along. It's something that's been hanging up, but it's very complex and we wanted to make sure we got it right, which is why Judy Stern Goldstein's here tonight.
Okay.
I'm here again with questions.
Mhm. Does
I
anybody
know
have-
Miss Camara had some questions.
Check in with some sources just to make sure that the residential areas were still protected, and I got my satisfactory answers.
Yes, and there is a section just for the public that refers to fencing in terms of what kind of fencing has to be around it, as well as the aesthetics, landscaping, and screening. So it talks about how the towers have to be painted. It also talks about landscaping, which would be a buffer and a screening. And as you know, in the case of the sewer authority, they did reach out to residents immediately adjacent to their property and share the renderings with them so that they would be aware of what is being proposed at that site.
And there's one more process.
Mhm.
There's one more section.
Because you did come out tonight, so, you know, you should speak.
I'll say what's it. There is one more section that's relevant to.
Yeah, turn the mic on. There we go.
There is one more section that's relevant to the residential, and that's for any tower-based facility outside of the right-of-way, so on property. Additionally, all towers shall be set back at least 200 feet from any dwelling. So that was one more piece that was added in.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions for Judy or anyone? Okay, I'm going to make a motion to authorize staff to advertise proposed ordinance number 25-374 to amend chapter 230, article, what's that? XXX.
30.
30, okay. Of the Roman numerals. Of
Did not.
of the Code of Montgomery Township as presented.
I'll second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, Judy.
Get home safe.
Approval of trustees for Delaware Valley Trust. Helen McCreary.
Thank you. As part of our annual cleanup, I wanted to bring this to the board's attention. The township is a member of all three Delaware Valley Trusts, including health, workers' compensation, and property and liability. Trustees are to be appointed for each trust, and I currently serve as on the executive board for the Health Trust and serve as the trustee for the Health Trust for the township. I'm recommending that the board approve the appointment of trustee for the Workers' Compensation Trust to Christine Willard, our Human Resource Administrator, and for Deb Rivas to serve as the trustee for our Property and Liability Trust. She has been the ongoing liaison for all property and liability claims for the township and is best suited for this position.
Any questions or concerns with that? I'm good with it. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to make a motion that we hereby appoint Kristen Willard as the Montgomery Township trustee for the Delaware Valley Workers' Compensation Trust and Deborah Rivas as the Montgomery Township trustee for the Delaware Valley Property and Liability Trust, and Carolyn McCreary shall continue to serve as the trustee for the Delaware Valley Health Trust.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item number 8, ratification of terms for Montgomery Township Professional Firefighters IAFF Collective Bargaining Agreement. Carolyn McCreary.
Thank you. During the course of the prior year, towards the end of the year, starting in the summer, I met with members of the Montgomery Township Professional Firefighters IAF Local 4890 to discuss proposals for a new collective bargaining agreement. The current contract expired on 12/31/24. Representatives of the IAF have informed the township that the members have unanimously agreed to the terms of the new agreement. It's for 4 years. The changes have been incorporated into the 2025 budget and also take into account the anticipated transition to a fully paid career staff in 2026. Staff recommends the Board of Supervisors approve the terms of the new agreement with the IAFF as outlined in the attached document in your packet.
Any questions? Okay. No questions? Okay. I'm going to make a motion to approve the terms of the collective bargaining agreement with the International Association of Firefighters effective January 1, 2025 through December 31st, 2028.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, authorization, item number 9, authorization for sale of municipal equipment by online action. Chief Flickman.
Good evening. Thank you. The township has passed a resolution authorizing the disposal of surplus assets through municipal and online auctioning platform. The buyer fees are the only charge applied, and no fees will be assessed to the township as the seller. Township staff will oversee the administration of the bids. The sale will be advertised in compliance with the second-class township municipal code requirements. The fire department would like to put 8 Knox box key secure truck vaults onto municipal. If you remember, in the fall, you approved us to upgrade all of our equipment on the trucks for our Knox box, and John Scheider handled that project. That's all complete. So we are all moved on to the new system. So we're hoping to get $1,000 in revenue for the municipal bid project with these old Knox boxes, and it's recommended by staff that the Board of Supervisors authorize the sale of listed items through the online auctioning platform municipal bid. Once the bids are awarded, the Board of Supervisors will need to formally authorize the sale.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, motion to authorize the sale of the above listed equipment through the online auction company municipal bid.
Second.
Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 10, review of bid results for Township Administration parking lot lights. Gregory.
Good evening. The township solicited bids for the township administration site lighting. Excuse me. Bids were opened on December 11th, 2024 at 10 a.m. at the administration building. We received one bid from AJM Electric Incorporated in the amount of $77,200. The bid tabulation was reviewed by the township's engineer and staff. The bid came in approximately 19% over budget. The township allocated $65,000 in the 2024 capital budget for the replacement of the administration lighting in the parking lot. We recommend the Board of Supervisors reject the bid and authorize its re-advertisement.
I love it.
Yep.
Thank you. That
I-
was my first thought. As I was reading through, I'm like, just one. Thank you.
How long do the bids stay open? You put a bid out there.
They're 30 days,
For
I
30
believe.
days? Okay. And is there ever any thought to like try to negotiate with the person or no?
We can't negotiate when
can't.
it's a bid. What we can do and what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to some of the firms that actually had expressed an interest in the project but chose not to bid. So we
Okay.
can do that.
can
We
do
have to,
that.
we have to make it available to the public, but we can reach out to people and say, hey, it's on pen bid. You previously expressed an interest. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you're not on pen bid, but here it is.
Okay.
If it had come in at or below budget, I would have said, we can't control bidders and let's go ahead and move forward, but it came in over budget and that's just not acceptable.
Right.
Not when there's one
Could they
bid.
come in again with another bid, lower?
They can sharpen their pencils if they
Yeah.
want.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I like that.
All right, and I'm gonna make a motion that we reject the bid from AJM Electric Inc. in the amount of $77,200 for the Township Administration site lighting and authorize the project to be rebid.
Second.
Unanimous. Second. Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye. Everybody, love it.
And I think that's all of our business. Do we have any new business, any old business?
I just want to make a public comment to Public Works. Thank you for all of your work today. I know it wasn't a huge storm, but you got the streets done
perfect.
and you and your team are very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Very much.
Yeah.
And that'll go for the whole winter as well.
Exactly. Keep up the good work.
We're just starting.
Carolyn, did we want to make any sort of comment about Ready for 100 as being something that was an ad hoc committee and actually kind of say it's a completed task?
I was going to put it on the next agenda because the laws changed that we really shouldn't do any action of the board that hasn't been placed on the agenda just for
Gotcha.
transparency. We'll put it on the next agenda that it's going to sunset and then we'll send letters out to the committee members
Perfect.
thanking them.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Anything else?
Thank you guys out there for all you do as well. Thanks for another nice contract for 4 more years and keeping us all safe and looking out for us. So
And Derek.
we
thank you
appreciate it.
for What you do.
He said, I'm here. All right, I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah,
Okay,
good, yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,